Guys, we just have a couple more examples to do. Did everyone get one and one? Okay, so guys, again, when we have four terms, this is when we have to do that grouping. So, and then once you get the hang of this, this usually is pretty logical as long as you're good with GCF factoring. So again, we're going to group these into two pairs. Now this one's a little bit of a struggle, so like take a minute to look at it. We're going to look at that first half. Now 2 and 7 don't have a common factor. But if you notice, there is an x that's a common in both of those first two. So again, remember when you guys are doing this, look at them each separately. So we're looking at just those two first. So I can take an x out of that. Or 1x, I guess, if you want. So I'm just going to divide an x out. So I'll be left with 2y. And then here the x's cancel, I'll just be left with 7. Now, we want these to match, so we want it to work out. Now I look at the next one, it's almost identical, but what can I take out to make them the same? How can I make that the same? What can we take out there? So those are both negative, so how can I make them both positive, like this one? Divide out what? What'd you take out? I think you got it. No, this one didn't work. No. Justine, what did you take out?
Which one?
Yeah.
I took out
This part. Yeah, so you guys, if you look, we know we want them to match each other. We want it to match this. So these are both negative, so I can take out a -1. It's a common factor, they're both negative. If I divide a -1 out, they'll both become positive, and then the two terms will match. So I divide by -1 here, this becomes a 2y plus 7, and now the two terms match each other. So I have this 2y plus 7, take out, and then I'm left with x minus 1. So that placeholder is important, so we want to make sure we include that. And then this last one's another tough one, so I kind of finished up with two tougher ones here. So group this into two terms. Out of those first two, I can take out what? Comes out of those first two. Yep. 2 and then also x. So dividing 2x out of each of those. So the 2x's cancel here. I'm just left with y. The minus 10 over 2 is a minus 5. The x's cancel. Now again, this is another kind of strange one. Out of these second two, they actually already match. So what am I going to take out to make it match for sure? What do you take out? You got it. Yeah, you can just take out a 1. It seems silly to do, but that way we kind of have like a placeholder. So we're just going to take out a positive 1. So I'm not going to change them at all, because dividing by 1 doesn't do anything. Because now they'll match it exactly. So I take out that common factor, the y minus 5. Take it out there. And we're left with 2x plus 1. Okay? So you guys will have the rest of the time to get working here. Homework is listed here for you guys. Make sure you notice it is all and not odds or evens. Should be doing all.